Sedgemoor Live.
On the station made in Bridgwater.
Sedgemoor FM.
Hi, my name's Abby and welcome to a new series on Sedgemoor FM where we'll be talking to 5 new business owners about a milestone they're celebrating. Join me as I find out how their experiences and challenges have contributed to their success and what this milestone means for them. Hi, I'm Abby and today I'm speaking with Paul from QSS IT. So Paul, what is your business celebrating?
Well, it's great to be speaking with you, Abby. We are celebrating 10 years as QSS IT, and that's the backdrop to it all, but we have a number of significant birthdays, which means we've got a joint 170th going on this year.
Oh wow. And what does this milestone that mean to you and your business?
It's all about the people, really, because the business is the people. You know, when you touch QSS IT, when you ring us, when you talk to us, when you buy our services, it's not just the thing. It's not just what we do. It's who we are.
Yeah.
And the business is full of great people, and it's who they are. And some of them have got some round number birthdays together, which when we add them all up, and QSS being 10, gives us a joint 170th.
Wow, and how would you say you've developed with all of your experience, and how do you think that's developed QSS IT?
It's been a bit of a journey. I mean, I started in IT 20 years ago, and I knew more than the financial director that employed me, and when I look back, I probably knew nothing much at all, but I knew enough to get started, and that's been my journey, is being able to say, yeah, I can do that, yeah, I can fix that. And then going home afterwards and having to read the manual and think, how do I actually do that?
Yeah.
So it's been a journey of growth. You know, we've gradually grown over the last 10 years, and since we've been QSS IT, employing somebody, most years we've employed somebody. So we've kind of gradually grown to the total count of, we've got 13 staff now, including myself, and all the full-timers and part-timers. So, we've grown from, just me at the beginning of 2013 to a tally of 13, which is great, and it's a privilege to work with such a great bunch of people.
Oh, wow, and what would you say has been like the most valuable thing that you've learned from like starting off by yourself to now there being a whole team of you?
Now, I had to think about this, and really, there's a lot of things I could put here, but fundamentally, I put it's the grace to know when you're wrong, and the humility to admit it. And sometimes that's really hard. That I'm not perfect, and I do mess up sometimes, and I have to put my hand up and admit to it. And that can be hard, but actually, it's so much better when you do, because people go, "Oh, that's all right. Yeah, we all get it wrong. That's fine. Let's make it right." And suddenly, everybody wants to make it right, and it's great. You got it over and done with. But if you just keep trying to hide in the corner and pretend it didn't happen, it just never goes away.
Yeah. And what would you say, out of all the challenges that have been presented your way, what would you say has helped you to overcome them?
I don't know what's helped me to overcome them. I don't know. I suppose I could think about perhaps the biggest challenge that I've had, and probably the biggest challenge is myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm very much a doer, and that's why I started in business, because I love fixing things. I love helping people.
Yeah.
And really, as my business has grown, I'm not a doer so much now. I'm a manager, and it's changed, and I've had to change what I do.
Yeah.
And it's changed the way that I work, and that's been some of the biggest challenges, actually changing myself to enable me to lead a team and to be somebody that the team want to follow, and being able to put my ethos, how I want to treat people, how I want to do business into other people. And I think that's probably the biggest challenge that I've had to deal with.
Yeah, and what would you say has kept you motivated over the years, and and what have you done to...
I could be flippant and say cake. We're a business powered by Jaffa Cakes.
Nice.
And lately, one of our members of staff, his partner, now his wife, bakes amazing cakes.
Oh.
So he got through his probation in week 1 when she turned up with 2 amazing cakes. So that's fantastic. Cakes, it keeps us running. But really, underpinning that, I love helping people, and I love fixing things, and those are things that get me out of bed in the morning. And when I can look back at the day and think, I've helped some people, I've fixed some stuff, we've really, we've nailed it today, I go home happy. And that's really what keeps me going, is knowing that I've helped somebody, knowing that I've done something, and that's, for me, it's an achievement. And I think for my guys as well, that's what gets them out of bed, is helping people and knowing they've fixed some tech and they've worked with them. Sometimes you get new toys. For us, sometimes it's like taking stuff out of the box. It's like Christmas every day. And so there's a lot of, and it's not just the computers. It's the new tools, new services, new electronic widgets. That excites us. And so there's a lot of things that keeps us going.
Wow, well, that's great. And what would you say if you had one piece of advice to give someone who is maybe starting out in the IT industry? What would you say to them?
I don't know. I've got a few things. Can I say more than one?
Yeah,
is that okay? I'd say I thought about this and I thought I've always aimed high, and if you miss your target, you still achieve something good. Because you never quite know what you can achieve, but go for it. Don't be hard on yourself when it goes wrong, because it will one day. At some point, something's going to go wrong, and you just Winston Churchill said, "Success is walking from failure to failure." With no loss of enthusiasm. So, you wouldn't be the first person going through it. You've got to have a can-do attitude. That's really worked for me. I've looked at it and said, well, I know it's possible. I've read about it, never done it. But yes, of course I can do it, sir. Madam, I'd love to help you. And I go away and we work it out. Being helpful and smiling, enjoying the challenge, are all things that help. And, when you stop enjoying it, it's time to stop. But for me, those are things that really help me to get through. And I would say, advice for other people: enjoy what you do, give it your best shot, and don't give up.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much for speaking with me today, Paul. It's been great to hear from you.
It's been great to meet you. Thank you.